got a little project here that we're working on. And get it ready to build. We'll end up extending this tongue on it and then building the frame here and a kind of a ramp to go on with the kayak. Alright, well we got the tongue done. Turned out pretty good. The 8-foot section of 2x3 stock. And so that extends us out about 5 or 6 foot from the trailer. The other one came to about right here. So that would give us some room for the nose of that kayak to sit over. Now we're just we're gonna get the wheels. We got all the lights off. We're gonna get the wheels off of it. And then we're doing some sanding and try to get it prepped for paint. I'm gonna try and get somewhat of a primer layer on this today, but we'll see how far I get. Quite a bit done today. PVC pipes. We'll go on here. My initial plan was just to put it right in the center, but I think I want to have a box on there. So this is the box I got. It's a 53 gallon Conto box, lockable. Got a key and everything for it. And we just quickly hit this with primer and the dead spots or rust spots and stuff, so it won't continue to rust. It'll get us by. Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. This evening I just wanted to go over my kayak project that I've taken on, and we've finally gotten to the finishing touches here with the trailer and everything now. So really excited to kind of break this down for you and show you what I've added to this kayak and what things that I might want to do differently. But I have yet to get this trailer out. We just got this trailer done built, so I'll go through some of the things that I've done to this trailer to modify it, and then show you everything that I've got on this kayak. We'll go ahead and get started here, and I'll break down everything that I've added to this kayak. Okay, so this is the Old Town Sportsman PDL 120. It's a pedal drive, 12 foot long. If you're familiar with Old Town lineup, this is one of the larger ones. They also have a 13 foot that they make. For what I needed, this was plenty, and it was more than efficient for what I was going to use it for. So let's go ahead and break down what I've added to this thing. So one of the first things that you'll notice here is we've got a depth finder on here. This is the Garmin, and I can't remember right now this is the 9-inch, so this is their down imaging and side imaging. It's got everything on it. Really like this unit. I do have another mount coming for this that's going to sturdy this up a little bit better, but I had just kind of used their mount and made do with what I had. So So yeah, that's the first thing that we've got on this that's new. The other thing you'll notice here, I've got this is an Igloo 52 quart cooler. It has rod holders on the back side of it, so I put my catfishing poles back there. And then on the back here, I've got a milk crate. And then I've got all my tackle boxes in here. So very easy to get to behind me. And those are just plain old boxes. Just got that strapped down behind the seat. So really convenient behind the seat, easy to get to. Some of the modifications that I made to this is I put blocks underneath the seat, and I just velcroed these blocks down so I can actually take them off if I want, and get rid of those if I want that seat sitting lower. But that helps that seat level out and puts it in a lot more comfortable position for you. Underneath here, I've just got my storage stuff, some extra rod holders, and bars, light bars, things of that nature. And this will be one of the bars that I have here. I'll kind of do a overview of these with the camera so you can see these up close. But this is just a rod system that can be used for cameras or lights or whatever you want to put on here. But this just screws together. I've got one actually mounted on the front there for my phone. That's the one I use for my main camera. So I can put that on the front or the back. And this one here is good for that. Just a simple straight up and down rod that can be put in the back side here for more cameras. So I can either put this in the front or the back. The one that I have up here on the front is a swinging arm, so I can maneuver that anywhere around on the boat and get it out away from me, so you get more of a panoramic view of the boat. So on the back here we have a navigation light. I don't know if you can see that, but I will show you that here closer up. This is from NavSafe. This system is actually a kit that was intended for inflatable boats and skiffs and things of that nature. So it was a little pricey, but I think it's going to be well worth it being able to get out on the water at night. So you got the white light up front, and then back here up front we've got our navigation light, red and green. So you can probably see those here. And then you can switch these from red, green, white, whatever. And I just ended up mounting that right here on my lid. So this is all battery operated, so you don't need to hardwire it. It runs on AAA batteries. Real convenient. I didn't want to put another mount in my boat, so I just mounted it to this lid. I can always get a new lid if I need to. And then in here I've got my battery box with my lithium battery for my depth finder. So that's really handy to have that mounted right there. On the front here I've got a mount that I added for this bar. See this bar coming off, and that's what this phone is attached to. So that's mounted right up on the front of the boat here. And then on the back side, like I said, I've got the single bar. that you can also mount. And I can take that camera on and put it back here if I need to get a different angle. So very well set up system here. And this took some time to put everything together. Obviously, it's not something that you're going to do in one day. You might be able to get away with it, but it took me quite a while to order stuff and get things put together. On the side here, we've got our paddle. This is just a Lost Creek paddle. It's nothing fancy. The navigation light here that I have, the mount for it is a stick-on. Like I said, this is supposed to go on an inflatable boat, so you can actually stick this right to your kayak and not have to put it. And it is solid. It is pretty solid. Then I have two rod holders that can be maneuvered here on the sides. I got one more to go here by my rangefinder or my depth finder. I've got one more to go there for my by my depth finder, and then I've got one over here. So those are movable. Put those in any position you want. Storage underneath the seat here. So really convenient setup for this boat. So here with the trailer, we've added an 8-foot tongue here. Actually 2 foot of it's underneath, so it's about 6 foot, 7 foot long. That kind of gets that kayak's front end away from my truck and the ends of the trailer away from the truck too, so I'm not turning in my truck. PVC underneath the rail for the runners. I've also put the lagging system that I put in there. I've got rubber grommets in between, so those PVC rails can flex. You don't want that stuff rigid because it'll wear on your hull, and all that pressure will be down on your hull instead of everything moving and floating together. So keep that in mind if you're going to do this. You want to be able to make that flex and move with your kayak, so it's not pressing and pushing on the kayak's bottom, because it will actually deform that kayak. Well, hopefully this was interesting to you, and if you're thinking about getting into kayaking, I would definitely suggest that you go and get the best that you can. Save yourself some heartache and go with something that's going to be quality and get you out there and make it a good experience for you. These are quite a bit more expensive of a kayak, but I think in the long run, the more money you spend at the beginning, the better off you're going to be, because eventually you're going to start wanting to upgrade anyway and put more things on the one that you have. And if that kayak is not one that's built to take on this kind of gear and stuff, you're probably going to end up spending a lot more money in the long run buying several different kayaks. So I just went big right away and got the one that was going to suit me the best. So anyway, hopefully that will help you with some ideas maybe that you have for trailers. I am going to be adding to this down the road, not right now, but maybe in a couple months, 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be adding a rack system here so I can put coolers and all that on top. So but I'll bring all that to you too if I decide to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching Public Eye Outdoors. Stay safe out there on the water, everybody.